Oh, how you doing? Well, we're there at last. Number one on my fantasy playlist the week of May 14th, 2006. Nominated by Esquire as sexiest woman ever back in 2011. I believe it. I mean, there's just something about Rihanna. She's just incredibly waves and waves of sexuality, waves and waves of heat that she emits, magnetism. It's all wrapped up around her. She's just one magnetic field that draws you in. Fantastic singer. She's put out some great records too. SOS at number one on my fantasy playlist, May 14th, 2006. She's from Bridgeport, Barbados. She was discovered when she was 16 years old by an American record producer. His name was Evan Rogers. Evan Rogers was lead singer of a group called Rhythm Syndicate. They had a hit with Passion back in the summer of 1991. I didn't know that. Just found that out. That is fantastic. He was vacationing when he spotted Rihanna, vacationing in Barbados when he saw Rihanna perform. He took Rihanna back to the States. He helped her put together a demo. They shopped it. Def Jam Records took interest. She was signed by JC. Rihanna owns 1,500 pairs of shoes. Man, that's pretty awesome right there. That's a lot of shoes. That's a shoe factory. She ought to rent out her shoes. Probably make a lot of money doing that. My goodness. Song SOS, it samples Tainted Love by Soft Cell, but Tainted Love, I mean, that's another story. Tainted Love was written by Ed Cobb. Ed Cobb was in a group called the Four Preps back in the 50s. Hit records, More Money for You and Me, where they did a medley of 50 songs. That was fantastic. That came out in 61. But their biggest hits was 26 Miles, Santa Catalina. That was in 57. Big Man, one of my favorite songs by the Four Preps from 58 with that great piano, that bright piano in that record. Big Man by Four Preps. But he wrote Tainted Love. And he produced a song for a woman named Gloria Jones, an R&B singer, but it bombed. This was in 1964. Later on, Ed Cobb was managing a group called the Standells. They had that huge hit with Dirty Water back in 66. He offered Tainted Love to that group, but they rejected it. Then Soft Cell did a completely different arrangement of that record. And it went to number one in England, number 8 in the States. They put Tainted Love on the map, Soft Cell did. And Rihanna samples this record, Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Rihanna's real name, Robin Rihanna Fente, from Barbados, way down there in the Caribbean. All right, well, that's it. Countdown's over. Oh gosh, I forgot to do this. My next fantasy countdown for the 2000s will be probably like the third week of June in 2011. But the next fantasy playlist I'm going to count down will be for my 80s and 90s YouTube channel, and that will be the week of June the 10th, 1995. Man, got Blues Traveler, Hootie and the Blowfish, Better Than Ezra on this fantasy playlist, and not to mention the dance records, Corona, M People, and we got TLC, Waterfalls on this fantasy playlist, and Rembrandt's, Brian McKnight. Remember Brian McKnight? Mike and the Mechanics. Can't wait to get to this one. Got a whole bunch of top 40 extras. This will be a top 40 playlist, by the way. And I'll start counting down this fantasy playlist this coming Wednesday night. So I hope you'll check it out. Thanks for watching these videos. And this is Mr. DJ signing off for tonight. And I'll see you on the next countdown.